At first, I was going to talk about this article, but Smashing Pumpkins and Weezer. Hell yes. I might. I'm, I was about to go. I might actually go to that. Acting like I have time. Fury, as Oxford-educated Pakistani senator, hatefully shares photo of Hitler. So this is a senator, right? You've probably seen this on Twitter. I was getting tagged in it like mad. And tweets, "At least now the world knows why he did what he did." Gaza genocide amid Israeli strikes on Hamas targets in Palestine. I mean, woo, lads. Ain't that something? An Oxford-educated Pakistani senator sparked outrage today by sharing a photo of Adolf Hitler alongside the message, "At least the world knows why he did what he did," amid Israeli airstrikes on Hamas targets in Palestine. Afnan Ullah Khan, who says in his biography on X, formerly known as Twitter, that he has received doctorates from York, Oxford, and University College London, has recently, I think that's meant to say recently shared his views about the conflict in the Middle East. But a post on Sunday morning sparked a huge backlash, with X deleting the statement as it violated the social media site's rules. What happened to free speech, Elon? And the post featured an image of Hitler posing in his Nazi uniform, something he was quite known for, and a message which appeared to reference the murder of 6 million Jews in the Holocaust. Dr. Khan, who represents the Pakistan Muslim League Party, wrote, "At least now the world knows why he did what he did." And it's like, it's a good photo. It's a good, really captures them famous baby blues of his, like. It's, I don't. Why am I laughing? This isn't funny. The post was condemned by dozens of other users. Well, like not dozens. There was a few more. There was quite a few more than that, including some apparent Palestine supporters. One user wrote, "This is bad, very bad. Please delete immediately. Nazism was as bad as Zionism. Both must be condemned unequivocally." Another user with a Palestine flag in their bio told them, "Delete this." So, ha ha ha, delete this, bestie. A third tagged in social boss Elon Musk and wrote, "In a recent spaces, you said another Holocaust cannot happen." I mean, it might. It just won't be the whites doing it this time. I'm just saying, by allowing posts like these, you are irresponsibly going against your words. Preventing another Holocaust must be on top of your priorities, and you have the power to prevent it. I mean, you can tell the dog not to jump into the fire, but if it keeps jumping into the fire, that's a joke. I'm kidding on. It comes as thousands of supporters of Pakistan's main political religious party rallied in the capital Islamabad today against Israel's bombing of Palestinians in Gaza, chanting anti-American slogans and accusing the US of backing the aggressor. The extreme right party Jamaat-e-Islami. Now, see when it says, see if it's an extreme right party in Pakistan, then it's probably actually an extreme right party, had announced a march from Islamabad's famous Atbara intersection to the US Embassy in the high security diplomatic enclave. These are just some responses. Excuse me. However, that's such a British response to that tweet. Excuse me. However, stern action by the authorities the previous night forced the religious party to modify its programme and hold the rally in a major street well away from the protected area. Police pulled down the party's encampments on Saturday night, detaining the local leadership and dozens of supporters. Because of the plan announced by Jamaat-e-Islami and the risk of violence, the US Embassy issued an advisory for American citizens living in Islamabad and the surrounding area to limit unnecessary travel on Sunday. It advised US citizens to avoid large public gatherings, to exercise caution if unexpectedly in the vicinity of a large gathering or demonstration, and to review personal security plans. The Jamaat-e-Islami supporters, including women and children, marched for a number of miles to reach the agreed venue. They held banners and posters with slogans opposing Israel and the United States and in support of the Palestinians. And then that is the end of the article. And one thing that I keep being tagged in and keep being asked all the time is, why are you not talking about the war? Because I'm going to see Smashing Pumpkins and Weezer, bro. That's why. No, it's mostly because Military-industrial complex, Warhawk bullshit, I don't care. Oh, who do you support in the Israel-Palestine conflict? It's like me asking you, oh, who do you support in the Thailand versus North Sudan game? You wouldn't care, would you? Why? Why not? Because you're not from either of those places, and it's not something you really care about. I mean, that's the same as me. My opinion is the same on any war. I don't like it when people get killed, right? I don't like it. But, you know, our stance, you know, as libertarians is just absolute fucking non-intervention. To the point where let's not send aid or support to either of these places because it's nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. I'm not going to pick a side because I don't have a side. Right? Again, it's like asking me, you know, the North Sudan-Thailand game. I don't have a side. I don't care about it. However, that's not going to stop all the fucking neocons and neolibs going, Israel is our greatest ally, and other people going from the river to the sea and like all this stuff as well. But in the same vein as that, you're getting lots and lots of people that are being arrested and charged and kicked out of university for voicing support for Palestine, and in some cases even voicing support for the terrorist Zionist state of Israel, blah, 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 and everything. Now, that's where I do come in. That's where I will come in and go, you can't do that. You can't arrest and kick people out for voicing their opinions on certain issues like that, because obviously that is against free speech, yada, yada, you know. I mean, you have all been with me for long enough. You know the drill by this point, right? So if people want to say those things, then whatever, they can say those things. That's their human right to do so. However, when it comes to actually taking part in any of this bullshit, no, it's nothing to do with me, nothing to do with my country, nothing to do with Scotland. I don't have a side in the war, and I don't like Warhawk bullshit. Especially when it looks like we are going to be dragged into the Middle East again for another forever war that's going to cost a few $1 trillion and a good number of British lives. Isn't government just such a wonderful thing?